Z for Zachariah. Now, Z for Zachariah is an independent film that I saw recently on Hulu, starring Chiwetel Ejiofor, Chris Pine, and Margot Robbie. And I'm thinking, with the big hitter names like that, this film has got to have some intrigue. It's got to be somewhat interesting. The synopsis is, the apocalypse has happened. A nuclear fallout has happened, and it doesn't go into detail of why or how. You just know that there's this valley that Margot Robbie lives on that she's taking care of. It's a farm, and she's taking care of it out there. While she's doing her hunting and trying to stay alive, she runs into Chiwetel, and he is a scientist who has this awesome suit that he created that kept him alive. So then now it becomes a movie about two people in a relationship. Well, then Chris Pine's living on the lurks on the outskirts of town, and now all three of them are together, and it's this story of pretty much a love triangle. It's interesting, and so that's it. That's the synopsis. That's all that there is. And I would love to say that there's more to this movie. There's not. The pacing was so boring. Now, it was beautifully shot. The cinematography was awesome, and when there was, the musical score in it was kind of more suspenseful, and it's under the thriller genre, and I'm like, okay, I love a thriller. It was not thrilling. The ending of it left me hanging so bad. I was like, that's it? It doesn't even go into detail what happens. It doesn't go into detail of the apocalypse. It doesn't go into the detail of what happens to the characters in the end. It doesn't go into the detail of pretty much anything. It's this whole story of a love triangle that just feels uncomfortable, and in the end, ends uncomfortably. There was no point of this film. This is literally one of those films that's beautifully shot, and the actors were awesome. With the dialogue they were given, they were great. I had no complaints with the actors. But in the end, I'm like, seriously, people? Make a solid movie. Make something that I want to watch. The story had no substance. There was no character, plot, structure in the sense of it went somewhere. It started here and ended here. It moved, but there were no arcs, there was no downs, there was nothing. And I mean, ultimately, I don't recommend it. In the end of the day, I'm giving this a thumbs down. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Other than the acting, I mean, if you're interested in seeing it for Margot Robbie and Chris Pine and Chiwetel, I would recommend seeing it for that. Their acting performance was awesome. It's on Hulu, so, I mean, you can watch it. But if you're looking for an intriguing thriller film that has an awesome crescendo that gives you this really epic post-apocalyptic vibe, it's not going to do it. It's really not. I literally had to watch this movie, in 2 segments because I was falling asleep watching it both times. That's just to give you of what I thought about that. So, Chris Pine, Margot Robbie, and Chiwetel. Go ahead and name your favorite Margot Robbie role. Why not? We'll go with Margot Robbie this time. Chris Pine, Chiwetel, you sit in the back. Name your favorite Margot Robbie role and what you liked. I mean, ultimately the movie got a lot of crap, but I still liked her performance. Suicide Squad. I really liked Margot Robbie as the character she played in it, as Harley Quinn. I thought she was awesome. I really enjoyed her role in her version of that, but I didn't like the movie. So if you're looking for a review on that, you just got it. That's one of the things I like. What's your favorite Margot Robbie role that she's done? And also, if you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more about it, shoot me a movie. If you want me to do a movie review, shoot it below. I would love to do it. And if you could like and subscribe to the page, it would really help me get moving forward and more stuff. In the end, I do not recommend Z for Zachariah.